topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels or microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast.
Yeah. In the building. We are live, we are back. Mijitos in the building. AD's in the building. Gustafo's in the building. Santos Bonacci, I see you. The Podcraft is in the building. Watching. Today gonna be a crazy show, yo. It's gonna be crazy. I only got a couple of things I want to read before we can start this. There's a lot of things that's going on out there, man. A lot of people are not noticed for their great works or messed up for their great works that they do. And adding on to it, I was talking to a sister today about Papa Wu. And there's a lot of times we build in the dark, cats don't even know about. He told me a lot of deep stuff. And we shared some moments, even on the song One Step. He's supposed to have talked on that song. That's why I said, freedom, yo, feed him. But it was like always something was there, but he's always giving me a jewel in the dark, here and there. You can lead the horse to the water. Everybody heard that. But he said, yo, when you walk, God, don't let nobody just touching on you. And I felt that was a deep. He said, yo, you just walk in your glory, because energy be coming off of people. He was talking about vibration. And there's a lot of moments like that I take in deep from the great Papa Wu, and remembering him and the science he was dropping. It was great. So this goes out to him. In the presence of the moon, nobody sees the stars. I let that resonate for a minute. In the presence of the moon, no one sees the stars. It's deep. Build on that, elaborate on that. But that's before Santos come on. This goes for him. The great things about being ignored is that you can speak the truth with your own impunity. So you get time to build on your own. When you feel like, yo, man, people not acknowledge your work and the time that you put in. But sometimes people don't want to say it. They just don't want to come out and say it. It's talked about in corners and shadows, in the dark parts of the day. If you're being ignored, that's a good time to concentrate and find yourself in creating your own mystery. And there's tons of quotes I'm gonna go through. But yeah, sometimes when you're being ignored or sound like, or you feel like you're not giving your gifts, your due diligence, that's what they say, for stuff that you put in. It could be anywhere, your work. People acknowledge you, they just don't wanna give it up to you at that moment. But your craft becomes stronger. You know what I mean? You can work out in the gym all day long. But in time, that's when you start to grow. In time, you start growing, you start maturing a little bit, you get a little bit, you can stare at the mirror all day long. But you're just wasting the time just doing that. Just stick to the work. It's gonna come. I'm gonna just start with that real quick, and I'm gonna acknowledge the chat room. Peace. Peace to Ryan. I see you, Aurora Borealis. Peace to the chat room as y'all feeling. This is gonna be a deep show today because I can feel the energy already. It's warming up in the building. You put the air conditioner on? Yeah. So it's like, every time we have somebody on here, we had Jordan Maxwell. I don't want to go too far because when he come in here, when Jordan Maxwell was on here, it was crazy because he was sounding. I'm gonna save a little bit what I'm thinking about for when after Santos come on. But you always got a home here, and you always welcome here. And it's deep when you see someone with knowledge, overlooked, or I may be wrong, just taken advantage of. It could be that. Or I'm trying to feed off the energy, AD. Give me. Under Fortress, I see you. What's good? Nobility Black. It's a dope name. Logan Martinez. Danny, the Brown Buffalo in the building. Yeah, we at 81. We moving up. Soon it's going to be the 90. Then we 100K. 100K on its way. For real. So, yeah, we taking it slow this time. We're not just going to jump into this because this is going to be a deep subject because I'm eager to hear what's going on.
Yeah, for those at home, Santos is getting his technical video and audio set up right now.
It was a serious moment, right, AD? It's deep.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jody. I see you. Peace, KP and AD. Shout out to Solo Gems. He's chilling. He's been working on some stuff. So I'm glad that everybody's getting to work. Priest of Praxis, Rebus Simha Pleroma. Yeah, that's right. Aurora Borealis. Right there. You can get your autograph signed. We got videos coming. Like I said, I'm not gonna beat the horse too much, but it's good, man. It's coming. All right, let's get back into something. I don't know. Let me just talk. Let me just go off. Because everybody goes through that. We all get this type of feeling. When you about to give a speech, you about to go in with a presentation, such as what I think is going to be. It's like, it's deep. Because what drives you, what pushes you, what motivates you, it's a lot of things that you can draw strength from. I don't know, just looking at a crystal. You can draw strength from anything. Yeah. Man. All right, so without further ado, man, I guess we in the building now. We family, man. He the last episode we was on, I was honored to be pulled in to such a great mind, such as Santos. And I ran down and talked about Papa Wu for a reason today. For those who didn't know him, it's freedom of law. And one day he told me, he said, "Yo, my government name is David." I said, "Damn." He said, "The reason why I'm telling you that, God, because King David, I was always that one." I'm gonna stop it right there. I'm not gonna talk no further on that subject. But in little increments, in pockets, Yeah, don't sit down. Stop on the building. Producer plug. But it's deep. But you always bury gifts, bro. Thank you, man. This is fire. Yeah. Oh, with the roses on top. Thank you. That's my crown of thorns. There's a temple? Oh, yeah, exactly. Yo, look at this. This is crazy, yo. Oh, that's fly. That's fly.
That's a one-on-one.
Yep.
For you.
Good looking
for
look.
you.
Producer plug right here, man. Just bless me with something that's magical. You got butterflies. The temple. We got that's the sun pyramid. Pyramid of the sun. Yeah, the Aztec step. Word, that's dope. Good looking, my brother. I'm fitted up, but we get it.
And you be always wearing those like flowery joints and all that, you know what I mean? The button-ups. So that look nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now I'm with nature. You know what I'm saying? So that you got the crown. So there you go. Word. But this brother that we got coming on, man, is going to be heavy because I can't wait to hear his presentation. And I was just building on Papa Wu and a lot of stuff that I was thinking about. Like, you know, a lot of great orators and leaders of the people, sometimes they don't, you know what I'm saying? They get frustrated because the people, or whatever powers that be, I'll let him build on that. But is he still there?
Yeah, he was there, and I think he's coming right back.
Yeah. Do you know anything about Santos Bonacci?
I definitely seen some of his stuff on TikTok. That's the first time I kind of was like, start going to the rabbit hole because he's big on TikTok, you know?
Yeah.
And then you guys had him,
Right.
so you know it's cool. You know me. I'm Jordan Maxwell, Zachariah Stitchins.
Oh, this guy's right up the same train.
You know, David Icke.
Yeah.
What is it? What's my other dude?
Anthony Hilda.
Anthony Hilda. And there's someone else who
Manley.
Yeah, there's a lot, bro. There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot. But like I said, all that come from that VHS. The VHS, the 8-hour VHS that had everything.
They had freedom to speak.
Had everything.
It just was gone.
It showed you all the aliens, right?
Back then.
Yeah, the convention. They like that big ass convention. They were all there.
You know what? It was a bookstore called the Bodhi Tree. You remember that?
The Bodhi Tree.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna.
Go ahead.
All my books, I used to go to Harlem or I used to go to Medina.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, Shabazz Brothers. That was True Master. True Master he's the one that was selling out there. It was him and Shabazz. It was they were called the Shabazz Brothers, and they used to build with Karis One. That was like the big holy day, like when Karis One comes, it's like, what you gonna say? All your studies have to be right, because Karis One is a supersphere. It's a supersphere. When he come through, it's just like, I know this and that, but he got it. And it's like, that was the talk of the town, especially his song about beef and eating. I never heard nothing like that in my life. Jizz was the first one to let me hear that. I was like, he going all into the food and how you freeze the chemicals in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you unfreeze it, when you kill the animal and you unfreeze it, see, this is science right here. This should be in a museum. When you freeze it, the chemicals, when you kill the animal, it freezes and tenses up with all the anger and because he was in prison. And then when you unfreeze it, all of those chemicals you eat goes inside you, and now you fighting in the street. You take on the attribute of that what you eat.
Right.
And he broke that down. In the music. I don't know if it was edutainment. May have been. And on that album like that. But I used to hear,
Well, he's KRS One though.
He's the teacher.
Yeah, exactly.
Mega bomb. He come. It's bad. And True Master, don't sleep. True Master's boy. Yo, he go in. True Master be talking about He was going into almost like I would say he was like almost going into the Kabbalah back then when no one even know what that was about. So he was talking about the Davi. He was going into all that and then relating it. And I was like, man, that's amazing. Quasars. For real. Like, man. So, you know, when you reach to levels like Papa Wu, that's another whole thing. In his name, you feel he's like freedom. You know, those names we take on. It's like when you hear a person's name, you feel like, oh man, there's truth, there's light. I don't feel no weight on me, no shackles, no, you know what I mean? It's like that.
You feel lighter.
Yeah.
You feel lighter. You know?
Yeah.
You feel lighter. That's when you know your body feels lighter. Like when you get to a certain point, because it's heavy.
Yeah.
You know? But
yeah.
once you get to that point, your body feels lighter.
Chuck D.
You know? Especially when you're talking about beef and all that, like, you know, I think homie's on.
So when this dude
we had him. There we go.
dude speak. All right. Craft, get ready. we got oh man, and I'm liking the silver up there too. Craft, get ready, man. Right. Are you? Oh yeah, and he got his whiteboard. The chalkboard is up. It's about to be real. Man, Craft, get ready for the one and only Santos Bonacci. And I want to tell you, it's always an honor when you come through. And I'm eager to hear what you say. And the beginning statement that I made was towards and for you because you've been out here doing it, holding the torch, and then creating other candles, lighting it up. So, you know, at this I yield, and the floor is yours. AD, you want?
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, indeed.
Thanks, brother. I probably should say cousin Killah, right?
That's
Remember?
right. That's right. That's right.
You're my cousin.
Yep, no doubt.
And my brother, but you're my cousin. Cousin Killah.
That's right. Killah Bonacci. For real. That's real.
So
you
you
been,
want
man?
to do you want to tell people why I call you cousin Killah?
Yeah. I'll give you. You tell them.
You tell
There's
them.
huh?
Okay.
The secret. We in the synchronicity. I think we are spiritually bonded, and we see eye to eye in a lot of things. And we did music together at the same time. But I think we're brothers in the brotherhood, in the light, as much as in the physical. Because I think everything that you speak on is like, it's family. And your son is a huge fan, and also we did a track together also.
Right. So on the last show we did, I said, well, we've already done 4 shows together. You've collaborated with my son on what I believe is the best rap song ever. And so I thought, well, we're family here, right? Now, you've worked with my son, you've worked with me. I might as well call you cousin.
That's right. It's real. Man, I'm on it.
So, and brother, but yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing really, really well. You're looking good. Let me
Thank
just
you.
have a close look because I'm on my phone. My computer's in the work. You're a sexy man.
No doubt, man. Good looking. Word. Destroyer of Santos Bonacci being a living legend. Thank you. Yeah, of course. They already shouting you out, man. They loving you in the chat. They said Santos Bonacci is a living legend. This is going to be crazy. Man, I'm honored that you chose this platform to come on and drop what I'm anticipating, because I don't know what you're gonna say today, but AD told me just get ready. And every time you drop something, it's always magical, real at the same time, and it's something that make you think. It's not fast food, it's home cooked.
Yeah. Well, okay, so what I'm going to be ultimately sharing with you before I make the announcement
Okay.
is I'm going to give 5 gifts
Ooh.
to the world. So I want to point that out first before, just so we don't forget and go off focus. Let me see if I can turn this camera around. So I want to show you what I first want to achieve here. I think my internet's slow. Okay, so I want to talk about nitric oxide and how to breathe. I want to teach people how to breathe. This is very important. I want to teach people that health starts in the gut and in the spine, and how to look after the spine. And I'm going to talk about coffee enemas. I'm going to talk about how to breathe. All right. And I'm going to liken it to the motor and carburetor and filter of a motor. But the other stuff I have on the board, that's part of the 5th gift I'm going to give to humanity before I quote unquote retire. And this will make people instantly, you will be 7 things for free. You'll be a musician, a guitarist, a singer, a percussionist, a lyricist like the great Killah, a dancer, and a harmonist. A harmonist, someone who knows about harmony. Okay, you're going to be these 7 things, hopefully by the end of this show. But first of all, the announcement is simple. I've already made it. I made it back in August. Have you? Did you get all that? Yes. On the whiteboard?
Yes.
Oh, is that UAD?
Yes, I'm right here.
How you going, brother?
Good. How you doing?
Really, really, really good.
Nice.
But every day, itching and tortured. Every day. Now, every day, itching and torture.
That's hard.
Okay.
But I'm super healthy, and at the same time, I'm blissful. But
yeah, you look
I'm going to talk about that, and that's the reason why I'm announcing my retirement today from Yeah, from
Really?
from 50 years of public service, 50 years, both in syncretism and in music.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Right.
that's what.
50 years.
But so essentially, what I will be doing is, I will only be doing things in the private.
Mm.
I'm going to withdraw myself from the public, social media, and that world. Okay, so doing shows and interviews. I'm not doing that anymore. So what I'm going to be doing is in the private every week on my Patreon, and AD will have the link to my Patreon. Please join. Every week on Tuesday, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, I do 2 hours presentation on syncretism. And the series is called The Book of Syncretism. Okay? So it's not like I'm throwing in the towel and hanging up my gloves. I'm still, what do most boxers do when they hang up their gloves?
Those
They coach.
I'm thinking
They coach.
Coach, right?
Yeah. So I'm still going to be coaching and teaching syncretism, but in the private, because coaches don't coach in the public, because otherwise everyone gets to know the secret. You know, Mike Tyson's not going to be training and showing the world how he's going to train when he's going to be challenging, Evander Holyfield. I've got to think of someone who beat him. So it's not like I'm doing. It's not like I'm doing that. I'm just going to. I love my solitude. I love my the fact that this is the first time in my life where I live alone, and I don't have neighbours, and which brings me to my other reason why I'm doing this. There's many reasons. Not just the 50 years of public service that I've done since I was Jehovah's Witness for 3 decades, knocking on people's doors. Before I woke up in before I left them in 2005, and then woke up in 2007, and then I was already doing music. I was part of 4 duos since the 80s. 4 duos, a band, and a solo career. I had 4 duos, a band, 5-piece band, playing, I guess you could call it Gypsy Kings sort of music, gypsy music. It's flamenco, Latin jazz. It's a fusion, okay?
Whoa, man. Is there any way we can go ahead?
Yeah, look, so I've traveled the world with music with my band. I've traveled the world with syncretism. I've served the public. I've been very public, but I haven't been very social. I'm not a social person. So the other reason is I believe that itching is due to all the time I've been spending for the last 24 years, I've had my face in a computer screen for about an average of 12 hours a day. And even though there's just $2 glasses for seeing small things, and with all the books that I read, the thousands of books that I read since I started my mission in 1982 to know all the truth.
Mm.
So both in a spiritual way, whilst I've been a professional musician since 1986, even earlier, but with a duo in 1986, I was still knocking on people's doors. So I was doing two things all my life. Spiritually teaching people spiritual things about God and performing publicly with my music. So I'm going to be doing that in the private now, and I've been working for many decades on a new genre. So I'm going to be announcing here that I'm going to be creating two new genres of music.
Mm.
And they will be called flamenco rock and lead flamenco, because I'm going to start with tributing Led Zeppelin and merging the flamenco guitar, which Jimmy Page started playing the Spanish guitar when he was 12. I started playing rock and roll on a Spanish guitar when I was 9. So, but both he and I love flamenco and rock and roll and the blues. So, in effect, I'm merging three of the great genres of music which make the guitar the instrument of choice of humans. Flamenco, blues, and the big one, rock and roll. But rock and roll comes from the blues, and the blues is the sister of flamenco. So I'm going to be continuing with my music, but in the private, and with my syncretism in the private. So yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm creating concertos, astrological concertos, and AD has he has these. He's going to put them up. He's going to put them up in the editing. All right, but I'm just going to show you here. These are the astrological. This is a time for a screenshot, guys. This is number 1. Wait a minute. Let's get out a bit. This is my first concerto. I'm doing 4 concertos. This is number 1. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, and you'll see that the red is for fire, green is earth, purple is air, blue is water, and then it repeats. So the first song, 4 Sticks, is Aries. I can play this one. This one's ready to go. Okay? This is ready to go. The first one is ready to go. The other 3 are a work in progress. So they all correspond with the signs. You'll work it out if you know the songs and you look at the titles, and you'll understand that 4 Sticks is absolutely an Aries song. Misty Mountain Hop, Taurus. Whole Lot of Love, Gemini. Out on the Tiles, Cancer. The Rover, Leo. Bring It On Home, Virgo, the house, the home. How Many More Times, Libra. The Lemon Song, Squeeze My Lemon, Scorpio, Sexy Scorpio. Custard Pie, Sagittarius. Rock and Roll, of course, Capricorn. Jimmy Page. Stairway to Heaven, No Brainer, Aquarius. And Babe, I'm going to leave you. That's
Pisces.
Pisces. Now, can you show the second one?
Yeah.
please. Now, as you'll notice, Kashmir is on top as its own concerto. This will be about 30 minutes long. I'm going to include the Phrygian mode of flamenco in the key of A, whilst Kashmir is in D mixolydian. So this is going to be bimodal. This is a masterpiece. I can play this for you too. This is ready to go. Kashmir is ready to go. This has been my favorite song since 1977. Okay, I've been playing it since 1977. So, and I was 14. So, ramble on, Aries. Now, so below that, you'll see the second concerto in the same order: red, green, purple, blue. Ramble on. Well, that's the Ram, Aries. Good times, bad times, of course. The Taurus, they love their leisure. Dancing Days, Gemini. Misty Mountain. What's that? Moby Dick, Cancer. Heartbreaker, Leo, the Heart. Living Loving Woman, Virgo. Night Flight, Libra. Trampled Underfoot, of course, Scorpio. Over the Hills and Faraways, the Travelling Sagittarians. Tangerine, Capricorn. Houses of the Holy, Aquarius. And In the Light, the Visionary Pisceans. Number 3.
Now, are these musical pieces that basically have these attributes astrologically because of their sound and energy?
Everything, as you will see. I can show you. And these songs, I've crafted them so they merge into each other, and the keys, you'll find Ramble On is in the key of A. Now, Good Times, Bad Times, it's also in the key of A. Dancing Days, it's in the key of A. Moby Dick is in the key of D. So it's going to be easy to transition, and I've worked it out so that the keys don't jump all over the place, okay? But all of these, let me just check. The first one is all in standard tuning, okay? All in standard tuning. Kashmir is in Dad-Gad tuning, right? Now, Ramble On is in standard. Good Times, standard. Moby Dick is D string tuned, the E string tuned down to a D. Heartbreaker, Living Loving Maid, Night Flight, Trample Underfoot, Over Hill and Far Away, Tangerine, Houses of the Holy, In the Light. Okay, so the only one that's going to give me a problem is Moby Dick with the E string tuned down, drop down to a D. It's called Drop Down D. Okay, number 3. Now, this is going to be a real head F. Okay, you know the word, because all of these are in different tunings. The Rain Song, I even forget what the tuning that is, but I've got a guitar here that stays tuned in that tuning. No Quarter is standard. Thank You is standard. Traveling Riverside Blues, now that's going to be open G. Slide string. Boogie with Stew is standard. Black Country Woman, again, a woman, Virgo. That's standard. Dancing Days, okay, standard. In My Time of Dying, okay, that's going to be slide guitar again, like Traveling Riverside Blues. Both ripped off the Delta Blues, Robert Johnson and Muddy Waters and all of those guys. Okay, and then the last one, When the Levee Breaks, that's also in drop open
Drop
slide.
D.
Yeah, slide guitar. So, and Going to California is drop D. So that's going to be a difficult one.
Are these albums you're going to be releasing?
Sorry?
Are these going to be albums?
Mate, these what I'm going to do is once I release these on my
Patreon.
music channel called Santos Bonacci Music. Once people see how well I put percussion, John Bonzo, because only flamenco does this. I'm going to show you this in a minute. Only with flamenco can you merge flamenco, blues, and rock and roll and pull it off percussively. There's no others. You can't do it any other way. So I've got the let's call it I've got the handle on this. This is going to take the world by surprise. So what I want to do is attract other musicians who are Led Zeppelin fans to do collaborations with me, and I want to, do this properly. But yes, I will be making albums of these. These will be masterpieces, and they will be tributes to Led Zeppelin. And then I'm going to do the Rolling Stones, Black Sabbath, and Creedence Clearwater Revival. And
Nice.
a lot of the blues artists like Robert Johnson. Okay, so number 4. Okay, so this one's also going to be multiple different tunings, but Sagittarius, going to California, traveling. Capricorn, Black Dog, of course, Black Satin. Pisces, down by the seaside where all the fish are. Cancer, the ocean, of course, where the crab swims. It's all in order. Again, it's all astrological. They all correspond to 12 signs. This will be 48 songs plus Kashmir, 49 song tribute to Led Zeppelin. And that's what I'm going to be doing in the private. It's going to be it'll probably be 6 to 12 months before it comes out polished.
I play Immigrant Song like all the time in the beginning of my DJ set, just when I'm warming up at sound check. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pink. No Pink? Pink Floyd.
And so once people, let me see if I can do the Devil's Horn.
Which came from Taurus, right?
Hang on, let me see. There's this effect hang on, it's only on my computer. But on my computer, when I do that, it does the
the fire, the filter,
lightsabers.
Oh yeah.
From Star Wars. But anyway, so once people see my first concerto and Kashmir, I'm going to release Kashmir first.
Nice.
But
Is that
let me play a little bit for you to see.
There you go.
You can,
Let's go. Wick Gustavo here, producer plug. He loves music, man. He knows his stuff. And that's why it's crazy today.
I don't know how this is going to sound, man, but usually it sounds shit, right, when I do this. So please forgive me if it does, but this is the concerto. I'm starting in standard tuning, but I'm going to drop this to Dadgad for Kashmir. But for now, I'll show you the 12-piece concerto real quick. Starts with Misty Mountain Hop. I might do a little bit of flamenco first, like. Hang on, that's not in tune.
You may have to get closer because I think there's a noise gate on Zoom.
What if I turn my speaker off? Because I think it creates a sound loop which interrupts. I hear it every time I play the guitar. And I regret that I ever play the guitar in my shows because of it. How's that sound?
It's cutting out.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
You don't have an electric pickup no,
No.
you would need a mixer. Yeah, Zoom is cutting it out.
Yeah.
Let me make sure that my end isn't doing any kind of echo cancellation. I've got high fidelity music mode on, stereo mode
Oh man, I
on.
wanted to hear it.
I've got you optimized on this end for receiving audio.
You see, that's why I had planned originally to have my computer, because I've got a microphone and I was going to pull it off. But on my phone, my computer is in the workshop. The guy said it would take 2 days, and this is the 3rd day. And yeah, so
we can do an audio segment another time if you want, when you get your computer back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got a microphone and it will sound nice. But
Right.
Okay.
But
Man.
I've got more important things to share anyway. So with the breathing and everything, because people's health, people are very anxious and depressed these days, and most of it starts in the breathing. Okay, so and then of course we all know that health begins in the gut and the spine. I'm going to show you how to decompress your spine. Because people sit down all day, right? They never hang upside down, right? They never hang upside down on the monkey bar.
Yeah.
Right? Used to do in kindergarten. And what happens is you shorten and your spine starts, those nerves, they're not looking after your heart, your liver, stomach. And you're taking all these supplements because all your organs are failing, and it's because of your spine.
Yeah.
Okay?
They say your age is defined by your spine, right?
Yeah, man. So that's the 3rd thing I'm going to talk about. And the 4th thing I'm going to talk about is coffee enemas and how important they are, especially for people who get depressed or who have headache. And I use coffee enemas to stop my itching. When the itching gets really severe, bang, I do a coffee enema, keep it in for 20 minutes, and the itching is either gone or subdued. So that's an option, and you've got to know how to do it properly. Raw coffee is better than cooked coffee. That's the proper way to do it. And you've got
Priest has nitro cold brew.
Yeah.
Hey?
Do we right?
He has. Have you heard of nitro cold brew?
No.
Oh, okay. It's an American thing.
Yeah, it's an American thing. I went over there. I was looking for it. They didn't have it.
They didn't have it in Australia?
Cold brew, iced coffee, I guess you could say.
Yes, it's like an iced coffee, but
pour over or something.
It's brewed a certain way.
It's not cooked. It's set. It's like he said. Is what they sit the coffee in the water all night, and then they shoot it with the nitro.
With the nitrogen.
And then that gives it like the beer foam, but it's not heated. It's never been heated.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I'm going to start with that word. We're going to start with nitrogen. Nitrogen is the secret. That's your fuel. Nitrogen, or especially nitric oxide, a molecule, a free radical, and you can only produce it by breathing in your nose and not in your mouth. Mouth breathers are people who have short breath, cholesterol, and ghost veins. Now, if you want to fill your lungs, your veins with blood, you breathe in with your nose, sniff. And when you expire, always through the mouth. And always say the letter H. Why? because it cools your body. So the marathon runner is doing this. Because the heart, when your heart is racing, you do 2 nose, 1 expiration. But in meditation and daily breathings, it's just 1-1. Sniff. Now, how is it? Because a lot of people, when they breathe out, they do this. Oh. Okay. Well, there's the F and the H breathing. Now, when something is hot, if you've got a hot tea, you do this. And then you've cooled down the surface and you take a sip. Because the F actually, just try this, and you will feel cool breath. Now with an H, just try it, you'll feel heat. Okay, point proven. So the letters are powerful gods. The letter H, if you're exhaling and creating heat, if heat is coming out of you, that means you are cooling yourself. But if you're running and you're going, you're actually heating up your body and your face goes red. So what you do to create nitric oxide, it's produced in the sinuses, in the nasal cavities. That's where it's produced. Now, your nose, nitric oxide, is produced by your nose. Okay, so that's the first thing. What's the most powerful word in the universe?
No.
Good. Now, see, your nose.
Hey, go ahead.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Your nose is a filter. It's a filter, and sorry, forget about that. This is all music, this stuff here. Let's just keep up to here. Okay, so air goes into the filter, into the carburetor, and gas is mixed. Air and hydrocarbons, which we call fuel, in your nose. That's why you have two nostrils. Okay, you have 2 nostrils. If you breathe in your mouth, you run the risk of swallowing flies, mosquitoes, heavy metals, all kinds of toxins. Mouth breathers die in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. They don't get to 60. So the motor, this is your mouth. It has an exhaust pipe. Mouth breathers have a lot of flatulence because they've got cholesterol and they've got ghost veins. How to fill your ghost veins back, make them veins again, flowing vein. Ghost veins are dried rivers. Is this. Never breathe in your mouth. Now, when you get advanced, you will start to use your soft palate to breathe in your nose. Now I'm using my soft palate. Circular breathing. Okay, so remember, oh, geez, I'm feeling high.
Yeah.
It's all the oxygen.
It's good.
Woo! No, it's nitric oxide. It's not oxygen, guys.
Yeah.
Don't breathe oxygen. What is the air made of? Can you tell me what the air is made of? What two elements, dominant elements?
What, hydrogen and carbon dioxide?
No. What?
Carbon dioxide?
Very little, like 0.2%. No, 78% nitrogen.
Oh, wow. Nas.
That's why no is a very important word, because the other 20% is oxygen. There's
hydrogen, oxygen. Oh, no. Okay.
Nitric oxide.
Only 1/5 of the air is oxygen, my friend. Only 1/5 of the air is oxygen.
Wow.
More than 4/5 is nitrogen, the Lamb of God, the number 7 in the periodic table. Oxygen is 8. Interesting. Okay, so that's the breathing, guys. What you're going to do is you're going to have, when you're breathing through in your nose, the nitric oxide goes to the depths of your lungs, feeding all of your organs. You'll get rid of your liver disease, your failing spleen, your shortness of breath, all of those diseases. That's all they are. They're just, you're not feeling easy. Well, it's because you're breathing in your mouth. You're going to swallow flies. That's why when people yawn, what do?
In their mouth.
Because
That's contagious.
Yep, yeah, well, because the witches, they used to say that a demon, you will breathe in a demon if you breathe in with your mouth. Spirits will enter your soul. It's very dangerous to breathe in with you. You only drink and eat from here and speak and sing. You do not breathe in from here. It's an exhaust pipe. Now, most people their exhaust pipe is their rear end, because they're not breathing here. They're putrefying in their stomach. You can fix all your digestion problems instantly by changing your breath. Change it to the no breath. Say no.
Wow.
Just say no.
It almost feels like we should be inhaling smoke that way too, because when we smoke, we're like, if I used to use bongs and like water filtration just to kind of get some of the toxins at least reduced. Back when weed wasn't so strong, of course. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, I kind of felt better with that. I would put like a little drop of peppermint or something into the bong, just to kind of make it have like a refreshing inhale. But it's so strong now, I don't even smoke out of bongs.
What's the best way?
That's what I'm wondering. If it's better through the nose, almost seems like you should just burn the weed and just cook it up and inhale it like I don't know, like Vicks.
Yeah, you dap.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm so glad you brought this up, because the bong is the best way to get it in your nose.
Oh, okay. Well, they need some nose bongs. That would be weird.
Right now, yeah, because you're also sniffing when you're doing the bong. Right now, I used to anyway. When I had a bong. So since I was 14, I've been rolling. I used to roll drum. My first cigarettes were drum, and I never trusted cigarettes. I never smoked cigarettes.
Oh, I thought that was sticky icky.
Well, because
It is.
that's tobacco, the nicotine,
No, it's not.
this is what's keeping my so-called immune system strong,
Mm.
right? But
It's pure
this is how
tobacco.
I smoke.
I thought it was ganja.
So you have pure tobacco then?
I don't smoke ganja.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought that was
yeah,
weed.
we all thought it was
Yeah, we
weed.
thought
I
it was
thought I was
weed.
like,
Like,
damn,
yeah,
we got
let's
some
go.
Did
sativa
like the
indica.
Cowboys.
Those some big indica.
I was about to
getting
roll
right.
up my damn self.
No.
Oh,
Listen,
okay.
the one thing I learned for running track when I was younger was to breathe in through your. I did cross country. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. That was the first thing they trained when we was running long distance. In through your nose.
what you
Don't
just said.
breathe through your mouth. That was the first thing they trained us. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. So 100% what you want that.
Yeah, that's what he said. The box.
Yeah.
What was that oil you just showed us?
That was broad spectrum cannabis. That's the only way to take cannabis, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hold up, there's a bomb.
Yeah.
There's a bomb drop right there.
Yeah, I don't smoke cannabis. I smoke tobacco because I'm an intelligent man.
Tobacco.
Yeah, there is brain enhancing effects with tobacco. I've heard of that. But cigarettes, of course, have like chemicals.
Not only that, remember when the big C word came out and everyone was locked down, the government was telling everybody it's a good time to stop smoking because nicotine was kind of fixing people's C word.
Wow, that's a...
What was it, the nicotine?
So
That's a jewel,
did you see me sniff in with my nose? Watch that again.
Oh, yeah, my gangster friends can do that.
Well, breathe through your nose.
Yeah, so-
I mean, blow smoke through
The
nose.
smoke comes out their mouth and they just inhale it through their nose.
Oh yeah. It puff up one and it go.
Yeah.
James Dean.
So what you're doing is you're recharging that nitric oxide. Nitrogen is fuel. That's human fuel. That's why God put it in the air. 78%.
78%.
Yeah.
With a 6 percentage drop. 78%. No, I like this percentage.
It's the nitric oxide. You know what's interesting, real quick, is like, you know, all of these pills they take for like Viagra and Cialis and all of them. All they're technically doing is raising your nitric oxide.
Yeah, you're right about that. I heard that. They said
Crazy, right?
nitrogen
You increase that, and then you got more vitality, quote unquote.
on your blood, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Or circulation. Blood flow.
What'd you say about that? That's right on point.
Yeah. It fixes. Look, they say health begins in the gut, but I say that health begins in the nose, in the breathing, then the gut, then the spine. It's the three. It's the holy trinity.
Nose.
You've got to have these three. So I've just shown you the breathing. The spine, that's easy. That's easy. Just get a monkey bar like in kindergarten and hang upside down for at least 10 minutes.
Oh, wow. Just a
And
dead hang.
Listen to your favorite band, you know, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Listen to The Doors. Listen to Killah.
Yep, Riders of the Storm.
And you're hanging upside down and you're putting all this blood back into your brain and your hair grows more. You grow more hair, and then you rub your head while you're doing that. You put olive oil in your hair with 8 different essential oils, which are good for your hair. This is what I'm putting in my hair. All these essential, see those essential oils there?
Oh, wow. You got the whole thing. You got frankincense?
That's all in here. And in the morning, I get naked in the morning sun, with my sun gazing. I film that oil, then I hang upside down, put all the blood in my head, straighten my spine.
That does it help you dream? How's the dreams if your head is full of
I
blood?
just my head. Okay, and all of those. I put rosemary, eucalyptus, tea tree oil, oregano.
Sweet
You
dreams.
can look it up. Just look up
Right.
in your search engine what essential oils are good for hair, and then just have castor oil. That was castor oil and olive oil. That was a mix of castor oil, the best of all the oils, but
New now.
Fire.
with a little bit blend of olive oil, 8 essential oils.
You don't put frankincense in there?
Oh yeah, every day.
I'm big on the frankincense, man.
That's what it is.
That'll just open up your mind, man. I inhaled frankincense, just mind blowing, incredible.
Toothpaste, coconut oil, a little bit of baking soda, and 7 or 8 essential oils. Always have clove. Always
That's
have
hard.
mint. I've got about, I don't know, 6 or 7. I forget the ones I got, but just look it up. What essential oils are good for teeth? That's my toothpaste, and it remineralizes your decaying teeth. Okay, so we've done the spine. We've done the spine, the gut. Now for the gut, this one's going to cost you, because most of you people listening will have mucoid plaque in your small gut. No matter how many colon cleanses you've done, there are still parasites and mucoid plaque built up from decades, causing your constipation and causing all your gut issues. And there's only one way to get rid of all of that mucoid plaque. And I did it with this product here.
Was that a black box?
I thought I was going to say apple cider vinegar.
Nah, you can't do that no more.
What is it? Yeah.
That's what I heard.
You got that?
That's not chocolate, is it?
No, you can't see that. You've got to be able to see that.
Zenalese. Zengleens. Zengleens 1.
Zen Cleanse.
Oh, Zen Cleanse.
Okay, Zen Cleanse. Now, listen up closely. I've got videos on my channel, YouTube channel, called Syncretism, on this ancient Chinese 5,000-year-old remedy of enzymes. Right? It's no use using psyllium husk and all of that stuff, that bentonite clay, to flush your small intestines, because what it does is it just goes through and it leaves all the mucoid plaque still on the intestinal wall. The only thing that can just take that out of your small intestines is enzymes. But these enzymes here in this product, there are 3,000 herbs that have been fermented for 3 years. And you drink this for 1 day, you fast for 1 day, and you take this, and the next day, what you see in the toilet will absolutely blow your mind. Wow. Me, a 5'6", 55-kilo man, I had to do 12 of these, and man, oh man, it saved my gut, and I've never had a problem since. No burping, no farting.
So you definitely want to be at home for taking that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Don't take that and go to work.
Yeah, stay home for that
do it,
one.
and always do it on the new moon. Now, this is the thing. This one's going to cost you. That box costs $249. And you can get it at my website. AD is going to put all my links at the bottom, right?
Yeah, I posted your link tree in the description also.
Always. Okay, so join my Patreon, and I'm going to be teaching lead flamenco as well soon to all you guitarists who want to do this thing with me. And maybe I'll have a collaboration. Who knows? But once I put this out, it's gonna rock the world. It's gonna do. There's only ever been once in history where a genre's been coined, and that's rock and roll, and that was coined in 1954, I think, by a Detroit DJ. If I'm not wrong.
Who's going in? 1954.
Yeah. Check it out. Who there was a guy, a DJ in Detroit, who coined the term rock and roll in 1954, right? He's the only person who's ever created a genre, who's ever been able to actually name a genre. And can you check that?
Pull it up for me.
Yeah, I'm going on my trusty AI right now.
Okay. Anyway, so I've done the four things, right? So we know how to breathe now. Remember, when the H is hot. So if you're expiring or exhaling heat, you're cooling your body. So when you're running. And don't wear any runners when you run. Always run bare feet. Don't wear shoes. Shoes are stupid people. That's how you get someone to be stupid. Tell them to wear shoes.
Right.
I don't wear shoes.
Sneakers?
I run on the stone, dirt roads barefoot every day.
That's real. That's real.
As grounding, right?
Man.
Gotta be grounded. Earthing, yeah. Not on the hot pavement, but like the dirt ground.
That's heavy.
Now for number 5, guys, I'm really disappointed that I'm kind of disappointed that I haven't been able to have a computer with a mic set up here. But let me turn my camera around. You see my board? Oh, yeah. So I'm going to wipe this off, right? There's a reason why, because I've done that. We did the 4. We did the fuel and the car and the air and everything. All right, so we don't need that. We don't need the color over here. Goodbye. Leonardo da Vinci. Red shift, blue shift. Oh, I had the word yes there because you can also say yes because no.
Yeah.
Because no, nitric oxide, exhalation is yes, but always put an H on the end of it. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Peace.
Yeshua.
Yes.
Yeshua. Wow. Okay. Oh.
Yeshua. Peace.
Bang, dang, diddly. That was a good one, right?
Yeah, it was dope. That's fine.
So number five is you're going to get to be all of these things today. So for $100, you can buy a $100 guitar All you need is 2 ingredients. These are the ingredients. Where's my little thing gone? There it is. All you need is one of these. That'll cost you $5. Okay? And a $100 guitar.
Ooh.
And you can make a homeless person, all you millionaires out there, all you people who can afford $100. Now, there was a time in history when there were 3 guitars per everyone alive. Did you know that?
Nah.
That's a fact. I don't remember when it was, but there was a time when there were 3, it was calculated that there were 3 guitars on the earth per every living human being. So, how about, down the street, these lonely guys that haven't got anything to keep them happy? You can teach them today. You're going to have the skills to teach a musician, a guitarist. You're going to give them the guitar. You're going to teach them how to sing. You're going to teach them how to be a percussionist, a lyricist, a dancer, and how to sing and play in harmony. Okay? So the problem is I don't have a fixed. Yeah. All right. Now, there's a reason why we have a thing called the G clef. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, because the universe is in the key of G.
Oh, so it's not
Yeah,
God or geometry.
That's why the guitar, that's the guitar fretboard, by the way, on the top. Now, that's why the guitar is a G-based instrument because, and the Freemasons know that, they know that the frequency of the universe is the key of G.
Is that 432 hertz?
Yep.
Because at 440, it's supposed to be tuned down like 11 cents, which technically would be closer to G. So that would make sense. 432 hertz is supposed to be lining up with G.
Nonetheless, whether you tune your guitar in standard or slide guitar, which is what I'm going to do now, slide guitar tuning. The guitar is a G-based instrument. That's why it's in the shape of a G.
Wait a minute, you got to show me that. Ooh, this one.
It's in the shape of the G.
It's the G string.
Now the piano is a C-based instrument.
You got to tell them that because that's hard.
Okay? It's a C-based instrument.
Mm-hmm.
But the guitar has always been either in standard tuning or open. It's always been in G. So what I'm going to do, you see the 5 dots here on the fretboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, one of these, I put my dot here on the 10th fret. Most guitars have the dot here. But I'm going to teach you a different system, and I believe this is the system that the devil taught Robert Johnson at the Crossroads. He taught him about this naughty F word. You see? Because this is where Satan is. So these 5 dots are the 5 planets. This is Venus, Mercury, Mars, Saturn, Jesus, Jupiter. Okay? The sun is here and the moon is here as well. I've shown that along the bottom here. So we're going to learn about Jesus, this is the Mother Mary, the I am. The C chord. So we're starting with everything starts in G, not C.
Hmm.
All right, so that's the dominant. This is called the tonic. So this is the tonic. The tonic is G, and then, when you sing a song, when you start your 12-bar blues, you play 4 bars here, 2 here, 2 here, 1 here where the devil is, 1 here where Christ is, the C, and then you go back to the G where Jesus is, where God is in heaven. Okay? This is what the people taught Robert John. You'll in a minute. So it turns out that 12-bar blues is always G, C, and D. Okay? Now, this is how probably a third of the songs that have ever been written have been written by using the tonic, the dominant, the subdominant, and the dominant in their music. Right? So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how that works on the guitar.
I can tune this thing to 432, but use a pitch bend.
Sound like sound like Nancy Sinatra. Doom, 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 doom.
Go ahead.
Somebody said A minor.
Sure.
Oh my God. We made you.
Santos, you there? Can you hear us? Your audio isn't coming in now for some reason. Say check. Oh, you might be covering the microphone. Go ahead and say check.
Everybody, I hope y'all tuning in.
Torian Howard says, y'all audio lagging, AD. What you mean, the microphone? Check, check, check. Mine's good. I'm always afraid of being too loud. Pre-say check.
What about
One, two.
There you go.
Check, check.
Oh,
You're back on.
you got me?
Check, check, check,
Yes.
check.
You're
Oh,
good.
wow.
Yo,
Oh, you're good.
I don't know what happened.
All good now.
All right. So can you? I just want to get the best so you can see me.
Yep.
Okay, I have my in flamenco. This is the guitar strap. Okay.
wow.
So what you do is you put that here like this. Okay. So when you're giving these guitars to these homeless people, you don't have to buy them the straps. They can. But if they will become a performer within one day. Within that one day, they can earn money on the street, homeless people, by what I'm going to teach today. This is the secret of knowing all music. It's a no-brainer. Now, before I start, over here, You can still see me?
Yep,
Sorry about this.
we got you.
Geez, I wish I had my computer.
Yeah.
What am I doing wrong?
What was it? Was it a laptop that was malfunctioning?
Oh, wait a minute. Can you see this?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. So what I'm going to show you is what Robert Johnson, this is how he learned when he was a little boy. He didn't care too much for cotton picking down there in Mississippi, Clarksdale, you know. He wasn't interested in all that cotton picking stuff. So he got 6 nails, and this is on the eastern side of his house where the sun would rise. And he put 3 nails up here, 3 nails down here, and he tightly tuned 3 wires, different tunings. And then he put a bottle behind that wire. And then with another bottle on top, he would just pluck away all that. So what you do is you go up to the homeless person and you say, see this cylinder? It's a ring. You put it on your ring finger, not the naughty finger. That's why it's a ring. And you always put it there to the second bone. If you've got long fingers like me, make sure you keep that first, what do you call these?
Ring
The
finger.
3 bones.
The three fingers.
Yeah, you can't see.
The index.
You can't see where I'm.
No, we see you.
Is that better?
Yeah,
What I'm trying to show is,
your ring finger.
yeah, you put on the ring finger, but always to that bone there.
The second one. Yeah.
Okay, and normally it's perpendicular to the frets. So what we've got is we're going to have 12 frets, and this is the crossroads here because it's the middle of the string. So
Santos.
this is in open G. I'm going to sing a song in G. Jesus. Jesus, same chord. But this is the crossroads. Okay?
Could you
Robert Johnson realized that if the guitar in the church was the main instrument singing that Jesus and God, G, and everything, the guitar's all set up for G, well, they knew that the next most common chord would be Christ, the C. It's nice to sing a song in C, because it goes very well with its cousin G. Jesus, Jesus.
Yeah, the guitar is not getting picked up much, but I know it's a zoom setting.
Nah.
was it? You was in there?
Yeah, we're hearing a little bit of the guitar,
No flow.
The Zoom knows how to pick up voices and
Oh,
human beings, but like it automatically turns off anything outside because it thinks it's noise.
oh, but he's breaking down.
Yeah.
But he's breaking down. Do you know the story? He's breaking down something deep.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know when he
I
going.
got you. I'm just saying.
The devil meeting. This is hard. That part is crazy.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll stop playing, right? But yeah, that's the secret. That's going to be the secret to pull this off now. Make sure I'm in the center. Am I in the center?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see where I am because
Really
it's
good.
I've got very bad internet today, guys. I'm working with very jagged images.
It's all good.
And I don't know why the camera's making me go over here to be in the middle. It's not perfect. I'm not directly in front of the... Anyway. All right, so we need to see the neck.
Okay.
So what
Right.
we've got is G, the open. That's Jesus.
Mm.
When we go to C, that's called the subdominant. And then they always go to the D, the devil, because he's called the dominant, because that's a Mars. That dot is Mars. So when you look at the guitar, you've got God, Jesus, and then at the crossroads, always the body of the guitar always is the 12th fret. Not on electric guitars, but on the ancient guitars, which have been around since time immemorial. So this is the body of the guitar, this is the neck, and this is the head. Sorry, this is the body of the guitar, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the neck, and this is the head. So you see, God is up here. Then you go down to Christ, and all the blues guys taught this. And then here's the devil, the dominant, the dreaded chord, because it always carries the flattened seventh. It's called the dominant seventh. In music speak, parlance. So if you're singing a blues song, it's going to be 4 bars in the tonic, 2 bars in the subdominant, then back to the tonic for 2, then you go over to the devil, the dominant, then back to the subdominant Christ, then back to Jesus, the tonic, and then you go back to the devil, the D. And this is how it goes. Pick any blues song. Let's pick a real famous one. Kansas City. So, I'm going to Kansas City. This is G, right? Can you hear that?
No, Zoom is cutting it out because it has a noise cancellation feature.
What about if I sing? I'm going to Kansas City.
It hears it hears one string. When you do one string, it comes through.
All right, so let's just do the one string, okay? But I'm still going to go to the dots. I'm still going to go to the Christ, C, and D, the devil.
Okay.
And then I'm going to show you Satan, the flattened seventh. Why Jesus said, "Get behind me, Satan," because this is the trick that the devil taught Robert Johnson about this dot here.
The 7th? So the 7th is the devil. On music, I mean.
Well, that's Saturn, that's Mars, the devil D.
Yeah.
Christ, the I am, or the Mother Mary, which gets you to heaven, to Jesus.
Yeah.
Right? So this is how the gospel preachers were doing it, you see. And so what they did was they gave in the key of G, so that they gave that's the tonic, right? And then we're going to go to Christ, the subdominant, and then we're going to go to the devil. You always finish with the devil, and you do 12 bars, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. Back to the tonic.
Mm.
Going to Kansas City. Well, you can sing it, yeah. I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. They got lots of pretty women, the devil.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to get me one. And you always finish on the dominant.
Mm.
All the rock songs, that's all they do.
Yeah.
And if you want to simplify it even more, all you need is Jesus and Christ, the G and the C. Because remember, it originally was with a G.
Yeah.
Jupiter, Zeus. Okay, so if you want to keep it simple, you just teach them on the G string.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then pretty much half of the songs ever written are written in those two, in the tonic and the subdominant.
Yeah.
That's it. And so you're sort of going like,
go ahead.
Sorry?
I was gonna say every time they have like a fanfare or they introduce the king, they always do those two notes. They go, which is Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Okay.
That's crazy.
So with the guitar, can you see all of me? Or
yeah, I'll put you full screen.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are getting, but anyway, so there's I've put the dots on there, right, guys? I put the dots on there. I put the devil's one here. The F. This is the E. This is the D, the devil. This is the Christ. But if you play with Jesus and Christ all day long, you can play half of the songs that have ever been written. I got a song to sing. It's in the key of G. It's a love song, it's so sweet. It's about a girl that you'd love to meet. Back to my song. This is the second verse. Now, in the meantime, you can teach people to start percussion. So you got your knocks here on the soundboard, and you've got, I hope you're getting this.
We're not, because of the noise cancellation.
Yeah. So you've got percussion going. You're learning about harmony here. So it's pretty easy to sing. La, 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 la. And all you do to this homeless guy or whoever is just say, follow the dots. Just play on those dots and start entertaining people and learning songs. And you can write songs. How easy is it to write a song? Write about your life. I grew up a little boy on the farm. Got me a horse, rode it all the time. Then I was a teenager. And it was a real good time. With 2 freaking notes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, point given.
You basically taught everybody how to play the guitar, right there, especially with the follow the dots.
And I wish I had a mic because, brother, here's what the devil told Robert Johnson to do. He gave him a 1-string guitar first, and he told him to meet him at the crossroads at midnight because, you see, that way you don't need to shut your eyes because you can't see your instrument. And he said, always play the G string. This is the G spot at the crossroads. Right? I wish I could play the whole chord. And what he did was he said, just sit there in the dark and notice how the tones change. I mean, a homeless guy with a 1-string guitar. I mean, how much fun could he have with that?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, not only just a homeless guy, but anyone wanting to learn the guitar. That's true.
So the secret is the pentatonic scales and the Delta blues guys.
Yeah.
They had it right. You see, because the white man, you see, the devil was turned out Robert Johnson saw a black devil, right? Supposedly, it's all just a myth, really. I mean, because he actually, when he disappeared, he went down to Clarksdale, Mississippi, because he went up to Memphis or something. Anyway, Son House and Willie Brown. Son House was a legend already, of course, on the Highway 61 on the Mississippi, touring from Chicago all the way up to Chicago, St. Louis, Memphis. They were all there in Memphis, I think it was, and Son House famously said to him, he said, "Listen, just fucking stop. Oops. Can you stop playing the guitar? You're just making a racket." They hated him. Every time he got up to play, they booed him, right? So he disappeared and supposedly came back a wonderful guitarist. Well, turns out he was taught by Ike Zickerman, who was a famous black blues artist in Clarksdale, Mississippi, and he taught Robert Johnson everything he knew. That was the devil, Ike Zimmerman. Yeah.
I remember them saying that the devil's note was the diminished fifth, which is basically 6 keys up. So like a diminished fifth would be, and if you go 6, 6, 6 all the way up the keyboard, it's. And if you listen to Marilyn Manson's "The Beautiful People," it's. You know what I mean? And they're using minor scales, but there's a pattern with the evil music, quote unquote. And it's always been known as a diminished fifth, which I thought was interesting because it was 6, 6, 6 all the way up the scale. So I always consider that the devil's chord as a diminished fifth, but you're taking it to seventh.
Okay. So what I've got here, I've got the 7. What I've got is replicated here. I've got starting in G for the guitar, what I've got is this. Okay, I'm going to show you this. This is how music is. This is the first. This is called the tonic. The second will be a minor. The third will be a minor. This is the subdominant, the Christ. This is the dominant. This is a minor E. That's why minor E always goes beautiful with the key of G, because it's called the relative minor of G. And then F, flattened, this is called the F diminished. Now, that's how I've got it there. I've got tonic, G, the A on the second fret is always a minor second, minor third, subdominant fourth, dominant fifth, minor sixth. There's a reason why I put a question mark there. The minor sixth is always the relative of the tonic. Okay, so the minor sixth, and the last chord is always a diminished seven. So what the pentatonic scale does is it uses the tonic. And then it flattens the third, which makes it a minor now, a minor triad. So their first jump is a minor triad. That's where you've got your first dot. So this is also a problem. This is what makes it sound so bluesy. This thing here. This brightens it up. This creates tension. That's why it's called the dominant, because it creates resistance between the subdominant and the tonic, which are best friends. This guy, he is a resistor to them. So that's why he's like the devil's chord. That's the devil. And this one's Satan's chord, because the flattened seventh, the Inquisition outlawed it for 1,000 years. You know, the Gregorian chanters, they were never, ever allowed to use the flattened seventh.
They only did major scales. Or major chords, right?
Yeah, and that's the major structure. So that's why the piano is all the white keys are the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh octave. You see? And then all the black keys, the naughty ones, they're all sharps. Now, you don't touch them. So when you slide up, you see, when you slide your finger along the keys here, you're getting like a harp, you're getting the key of all notes in the key of C. But you're not sliding. Only a string can slide. So only a string is a true teacher. Only a string is a true teacher of how to understand music and the tension that you create where you position your slide bar.
And the seventh is where we get the blues, right? Because blues is all based on sevens.
Yeah, well, blues is this. So let's show you.
Then jazz is like 9, 13s. Jazz is crazy. If you could play jazz, you could play anything.
So
jazz goes outside that scale. Like,
what was that about John Coltrane?
That's crazy. Jazz, blues is like.
See me?
Crazy.
Go ahead.
You can see me, yeah?
Yep.
All right. So this is in the key of A. Now, this note here. You see it?
Yep.
That is the tonic with the fifth.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So when you go to the sixth, you get rock and roll, right?
Yep.
Now, when you go,
Like, man, that's crazy, right?
if you go to the seventh, it's going to sound like this. Let's get this in tune. That's better. Okay, so can you hear it?
Yes, it's coming through.
All right. I can't see where. All right. So here's the fifth, the A chord, the tonic is here. This is the fifth, and we go up to the sixth. And then we go to the flattened seventh. That's the devil. And you see, the white man, he said, the black guys there, they know all about the flattened earth, and they keep playing it in the churches. So they outlawed them, believe it or not, and they stigmatized blues as the devil's music.
Yep.
But they still had the dots right where, from the beginning of time, the 5 planets always were. The moon is, this is Venus, this is Mercury, this is Mars, this is Saturn, the sun is here, and then it goes back to Jupiter, G. G. This is Jupiter, and this is Jupiter. Jupiter, Moon, Venus, Mercury, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, Sun, Saturn. The Sun and Saturn are always together, and the Moon and Venus are always together.
Wow.
But they don't put dots where the Moon is, and they don't put dots where the Sun is. But this dot here, this guy, that's definitely Saturn. That's the platinum fifth. And there it is. That's him here. It sounds so sexy.
Yeah.
You know, it.
Right.
Fire.
Whatever.
Now, where would Neptune be in there? Because I know we get the word tune from Neptune. That was the only correlation I knew of.
Okay, well, let me introduce you to Jesus and his 12 disciples. Aries.
Let's go.
Jesus, the Lamb of God. G, Aries. Agnes, Agnes is the lamb. There it is there. Here is Taurus. Gemini. Cancer. Leo. Virgo. Libra. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, bring it on home, Aries, the Lamb of God crucified on the cross, the crossroads. You have to make a deal with the devil because he rules. The crossroad.
That's
And that's-
fascinating. I have never
Yeah.
seen that correlation before.
Fire.
I did know of the numbers, the 12 notes, 88 keys, 88 constellations, the octaves, but I never saw it like presented like that.
This is crazy.
Yeah, well, that's
Oh,
why.
no,
That's
88 keys.
Mm-hmm.
that's
yeah.
what. You have to understand the chromatic scale
Mm-hmm.
as Aries,
Which is G.
Taurus.
G
Yeah,
flat.
G. Aries, G. Agnes,
Yeah.
G. The Lamb of God, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Taurus is G sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Gemini, Pollux, and Castor.
A. That's Gemini, Pollux, and Castor. Yeah. A sharp is
Cancer, the Scarab.
yeah. B is Leo.
The Lion of the tribe of Judah.
Yeah, you see, so this is all Jesus. So let's go back. The Lamb, Taurus is the rock.
The Rock.
He's
Dwayne Johnson's literally a Taurus, by the way.
yeah.
Oh, the Rock.
The Rock.
That's
He's a
crazy.
Taurus, and it's also known as the Rock. It's so
Wow.
perfect. And they're the builders, and he's a bodybuilder. It's so funny.
Mm.
Go on and on. Go ahead.
Is Jesus the twin. Cancer is Jesus the Holy Scarab.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You got the Leo.
Mm-hmm. Lion of the tribe of Judah. Killah priest. Virgo, Virgin Mary,
The house of bread.
House of Bread, Bethlehem.
Jesus gave bread and fish.
Mm-hmm.
Bread and fish. Fish. Bread. Virgo and Pisces.
Mhm.
Bread and fish to the masses. Okay. So Libra.
Libra, the scales,
Oh.
the judges.
The just one.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting right in the middle of the dominant and the subdominant. In the middle of the dots. Crucified.
Yeah.
Libra is in the middle.
Mm.
Yeah.
Libra in the middle. Libra. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Right in the middle.
Yep.
Scorpio.
Scorpio, Judas.
Judas, the devil. Remember?
Halloween.
The devil. We already found the devil.
Mm.
What's Scorpio?
Sagittarius.
No, wait a minute. No, wait. So that's Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius.
The bow and arrow.
That's Jesus riding on a horse,
The
white horse.
The nail on the cross.
Yeah, and with an arrow, a bow and an arrow, warring, waging war with the devil.
Mm-hmm.
Capricorn.
Capricorn, the goat, the climber, the achiever,
Yep, and the
and the judge also.
sacrificial goat.
Yeah.
Jesus, sacrificial goat.
Mm-hmm.
Aquarius, Saturn. Remember, we said this dot shouldn't be here. Yeah, Saturn.
The man.
That's F sharp. Back to Jesus.
The man carrying the pitcher of water.
Yeah, Aquarius, the man carrying the pitcher of water. Pisces, the fisher of men.
Mhm.
Jesus, the Lamb of God.
Mm.
Beautiful.
Damn.
I love it.
Crazy. Who's going in?
I love it because it's just.
Yo.
It's like you're seeing the structure of God and how it correlates to music, and music is as you called it, Santos. You called it a divine science.
Mm.
Yeah, guys, look. How many people listening right now have got a guitar in the attic? It's a nylon string. Do not do it with a steel string. Do not use strings. Buy one. Go to an antique shop. Go to a freaking pawn shop. Go to a barter shop. You'll see guitars at the markets. Grab those guitars. Buy a whole bunch of these on Amazon. Don't get glass ones.
They'll break.
Yeah, well, a homeless guy with a dog, trying to make his dog happy with the G string, hitting the G spot. In fact, that spot at the crossroads, that is the G spot. It's Jesus. So for $5, you get 100 of these, whatever, and then all these homeless guys who think that they're never going to be a musician, that they're never going to be a guitarist because they've only got one finger. Now, the good thing about this is you don't have to learn chord music theory. You don't have to learn chord shapes. You don't have to learn scales. You don't have to learn the name of notes. You don't have to read. You don't have to read, and you can be blind, and you can just get that slide, and that homeless guy, he can keep his dog happy because they love music.
You probably want to point out that they're gonna have to do the drop D from standard tuning in order to use that slider to do a power chord.
No. It's called open G tuning.
Okay.
Yeah, you drop the D.
Yeah.
But you also then, okay, let me show you what it is.
Yeah. Because there's standard tuning and then there's drop D, which a lot of bands do, like Korn.
Yeah, no. This is not drop D. This is not, no. Okay, what you got is the E string here, this top string here.
Yeah.
This drops down to a D. This B string has to go down to a G. This is the tonic. Okay. Here is the tonic on the 5th string. This is not the tonic. This is the 5th.
Okay, I see what you're doing.
So by dropping this down to a D, you have a 5th. Now Robert Johnson used this in his bass playing, but it's not the tonic. This is the tonic. This one, which we call A string. Now I've got it tuned down to G. So because this is a Jesus guitar G spot.
Got you.
That's the G spot.
So what do you call that again? Open G tuning?
Slide guitar tuning.
Oh, slide guitar tuning.
Yeah. So, and it's always in G.
Oh, okay.
It's always in G. Because the guitar is a G-shaped, G-based instrument. It's not the piano. The piano is all about C. So,
piano.
No.
Okay. Wow.
Piano.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
And that's why you see some of these guys like Son House, who used to ridicule Robert Johnson. That's why you always see him playing with a crooked slide. You're thinking, wait a minute. Why is he always going?
Yeah, that one's not coming through.
Why was it? Whereas it should be like this. It should be bright, major. But Son House, who pretty much laughed at Robert Johnson, who went on when he came back to Memphis, and this is famous. Robert Johnson's come back and with his guitar in his case, and he said, let me have the stage. I want to show you what I learned. And Son House said to him, get out of here, man. No one wants to hear your shit. Everyone hates you, man. Said, just give me one chance. And he said, that guy blew my mind. He blew Son House's mind. Son House plays like this. Why? Because he's getting Satan's flattened seventh
in there
with the tonic. He's getting the G and the flattened seventh.
Mm.
And he's also making it a minor, because this string now becomes a minor. You see, that's major, right? This is minor.
Yeah.
That's G major.
A minor.
This is, yeah, because this string is the only third. This is a fifth, a tonic, a fifth, tonic G, third, and a fifth. So there's one place where you can make it minor, which is here. And why not make it a minor seventh?
Yeah, minor is like what makes it scary. Like Danny Elfman does the scary songs and he does it all in minor.
Well, you go to YouTube and punch in Sun House live early days, and you'll see him with this on his third finger, and you'll see him never, not never. He does play it straight when it's got to be done, and that's at the dominant and the subdominant. But when he climbs up to the Jesus spot, he gets the G there.
Your
right?
love is dead. I got a letter this morning. I say, how you reckon it read? They say, hurry, hurry, 'cause the gal you love is dead. You know,
It's got that slider.
I up my suitcase.
Who's that?
Struck out down the road.
Sunhouse.
Oh, when I got there, she laying on the cooling board. I grabbed up my suitcase, I said, I took out down the road.
Wow.
Right now you see how he's punching that guitar with the tips of his fingers and his thumb on the top. Fingers on the bottom, thumb on the top. And that's how you go.
Yeah.
While you're playing. So you can teach people to be everything. You can teach them how to dance with this. Just put a slide on their finger.
Wow.
The way he's hitting that, crazy.
Sit in the dark and play on that G string.
Wow. That's good stuff.
That was drunk.
Hmm.
I can do it. I'm not drunk.
Yeah. That's great.
But I mean, you can show some guys that, you know, look, just do one string all day long. You can imagine playing that to your dog all day. He'd be like, he'll be happy.
The dogs are mouth breathers. What were you going to show us with the lyricist thing on the wall?
Okay, well, the lyricist is easy because look, now you've taught the guy, you teach the guy that the G string here, that's your tonic. Learn how to just go la 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 ta ta pa pa mama la 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 la. No, it's just stick with. I'll stick with chest voice instead of head voice. La 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 la, and then teach him about this fret here, which is the subdominant where the dot is, and just go la 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 la. Do that for an hour. La 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 la. La 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 la, and then you base your lyrics around there. Okay, so you're going to tell your life story. I'm a boy. I used to have a home.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
On the street I am, and I'm just singing on one monotone. It's Jesus string. Now I'm going to go up and I'm going to visit Christ. Christ. Well, every now and then people put money in my hat because they know I don't got a home. How easy is it to write a song? And all the songs in the world are based on those two chords. Dang diddly, isn't that easy to do? Hey, Missy, traveling there with your pretty dress, can you drop me a dime?
You're freestyling.
Yeah, and you can be rapping. You can be a rapper. I'm rapping on this tune. I don't know how to rap, so okay, Killah, go for it.
You good?
Hey.
Rapping on this tune.
Come on, man. Let's play with Jesus. Let's play with Christ. Come on, the tonic and the dominant.
Okay.
What's your
Playing
voice?
the guitar, huh?
See, my voice is D. So okay, my voice is D. I always speak in this tone. So what's your tone?
My tone? I don't know. What's my tone?
It's G. I just got it.
Tone.
Priest is a baritone bass.
All right. Okay, so you're in G already. You're
baritone. Baritone.
You're already in tune. So
I don't throw no beat to it. Playing on the guitar. Right.
I don't rap.
Huh? Just rap? Let me see.
Rapping on the street.
Yeah.
Go. You go.
Rap and not sing. Talk about the G string.
Yeah. That's how we beastin'. Shout out to
there we go.
Chino XL. Shout out to Chino, R.I.P. to Chino XL. You know, in the streets, sex sells. We here the XL, the small, the large. We here to propel. Shout out to LL, Rock the Bells.
Two notes to learn, and you can teach
Flowing
us
so well. Huh?
Yeah.
A blind guy, and he's in a wheelchair. He's paraplegic, but he can use his upper limbs. And you set $100 guitar in his lap, tune it up for him, and you can get a tuner. You can get a slide guitar tuner on your phone, on YouTube, and you can tune your guitar with the phone. You can get a tuner on your phone. So most homeless guys that they have a phone because they have to, because their counties, some counties make it a law that all homeless people have phones.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because they need services as well, right? So
that's interesting. That's the mark on the hand, right? That the Bible speaks of. You have to have a mark in a hand to buy and sell something. It's basically our cell phone, right? Or am I getting too deep?
It is. You're right, but it's many other things as well.
Yeah.
I don't know why this. Where am I? I don't know.
You're right there.
Okay.
I can adjust you from here. But yeah, man, that's cool. You've shown a lot of basics too for a lot of our artists that are still getting started with music. There's many of Priest's audience are also musicians, beat makers, producers, DJs, rappers. Go ahead, Priest.
Now I wanted to get Guam on because Guam and producer Plug, Guam plays the guitar.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he plays the guitar, and some what Santos was hitting out. It reminded me of Guam because he was telling me when I was up there, just do a little something, like that, and he was coming out the head. But that was crazy that you're a musician also, and teaching the homeless. That's incredible.
Yeah.
No, it's amazing, man. It's amazing. What's happening here right now? This is incredible right now, man. You got Santos Bonacci playing. What is that? Just a regular guitar?
Nope.
No, what is that?
Yeah. Just get it's a nylon string classical guitar. Yeah, regular $100 job. This is a $100 job. Cheap ass Mexican made. Just anything. This is good because it's got a cutaway here, and that's why I use this as my slide guitar. Whereas the other one I use for Cameo and the concertos. This is just for like when in my time of dying, when the levee breaks, traveling Riverside Blues from Robert Johnson.
Fine.
You guys can get a guitar for $50, and it'll come with a case.
What?
And stuff like that. A beginner guitar.
You know what I wanted to hear?
No.
What about the lyre?
Don't get those steel string guitars. Put nylon string.
Nylon. Get a guitar in nylon.
Nylon.
There we go.
Nylon.
Okay,
nylon.
They start at $150 or $100. Here's one for $100. Fender.
Mate, they're $20 in the op shops. In the pawn shops, $20.
Okay.
Thousands of them everywhere in the world, man. Imagine how many sad, depressed people can be so happy knowing that they can write songs, they can play music, they can, dance. It's easy to dance. Look, all right, I'll show you how to dance, right? So you go like this. You go. Christ, Jesus Christ. So every time you play a note, move, and then you do it with the other leg.
Bonacci bounce.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That was hard.
I'm telling you, thousands of those homeless people will instantly learn how to make music and sing with it, and then start dancing, and then bang, making percussion, and they're a one-man band. Robert Johnson was known to be the only guy in the history of Delta music to be known a one-man band. He was he was an orchestra.
Can we play some of Robert? I want to hear some of them.
What's it called?
You can't see Robert Johnson because he never let anyone watch him play.
What?
He was never
Wow.
even though he was, living in the times where they were recording these great black artists like Kip James, Sleepy John Estes.
We'll buy some popcorn and
That's not him.
Get that. Don't want no white man playing no black music. Get in out.
Yeah, I know that's not Robert Johnson.
Wrong one. You're right.
He can't do that.
He can't
Wow. We found his music, but we can't find any videos. That's what you're talking about.
That's not a picture of him.
I love that. Huh?
That's him playing, yeah. See how good
I love that, man.
he is the best.
Wow.
And Led Zeppelin played him in three of their songs. They ripped him. They covered him 3 times.
Wow.
That's cold.
Nice.
I'm surprised Jimi Hendrix didn't.
Yes, he did. Everyone. The Rolling Stones
covered.
in 1969 with "Love in Vain." that's Robert Johnson only recorded 29 songs, and he died at 27. He was the founder of the 27 Club. He was murdered, and one of his 29 songs is called Love in Vain, and the Rolling Stones did it in 1969 on Let It Bleed.
Ooh, Let It Bleed.
Santos, are you ready for super chats?
Yeah, man.
Okay, I'm going to go backwards here. Johannes says, thank you, Santos. Jamie Uncensored says, I so want to party with this dude. Jamie also says, NG, baby. Yo, I'm Ghost Pump, creeping in the night. Got that power in my veins, feeling out of sight. Silent as a shadow, but I hit like thunder. Weight on my shoulders, but I never go under. Shout out to Jamie Uncensored, $10 right there. He also says, Priest hit the Ghost Pump. He says, loving it, baby. This dude know what year it is.
What's that? Waterfall.
Jamie did a lot of super chats today. He also said, play on that G string, baby. Ghost Pump. He says, you got the acid trip godfather of notes. Johannes says, I am a follower of Santos. Any advice on starting my own astrology channel? Santos, did you get that?
I think he wants you to answer that.
Battery for 100%.
Santos, could you hear that? I don't know if you got me. Hey, Santos, you hear me? Yo.
Battery for 100%.
Santos, can you hear me?
Oh, you can't.
Hey, Santos, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, let me see.
Santos.
Shimmy, y'all. Shimmy, yeah.
Hey, Santos, can you hear me?
I don't think he. Can you hear us? You can't hear us?
Mic check 1, 2.
Yeah, Danny. Yeah, he's out of Michigan. Yeah, he talking about sick. He talking about sick. Ghost Pump.
Santos, can you hear me? Yo. Make sure you didn't hit the mute button. Mic check.
Hey, guys, can you hear me?
Now we can hear
we
you.
can hear you, but can you hear us?
No.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
No.
You can't hear us?
Can you hear us?
Very, 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 very faintly.
You might have accidentally lowered the volume on your phone. Careful to check your volume on your phone and make sure it's up.
No, it's up. It's full up.
Okay, because we're still pumping out at the same audio levels here. How about now? Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear, but very,
Low?
very, very faintly, man.
Okay, we're almost towards the end here. We're just answering some super chats. Somebody is asking, Johannes wants to know any advice for starting their own astrology channel.
No.
Oh God, not really. I don't know. you need a web designer, don't you? Or, depends what you want to do. Do you want to do readings? Then you have to set up a payment system, I guess, and then I don't know. I had people. I had people helping me. I don't know how to do things like that. You know?
Yeah. So if you start your own astrology channel, make sure you know what you're doing as far as the tech. Otherwise, get an assistant. Get your own AD, so to speak, which can be an assistant director, audio director, whatever. Okay. Destroyer of Simps says, Santos Bonacci is a living legend. Thank you for all the knowledge and wisdom. Did you hear that?
Yep.
Okay. Toasty, we're gonna get to Toasty's super chat later. Because that one's towards Priest. We've got another super chat here from let's see, refreshing. Zephyr says investing in what's important. Jamie Uncensored says Santos can still hear Woodstock. All right, and that concludes the super chats for Santos. All right. Well, thank you so much, Santos. Do you have any other closing words for this presentation?
No, not really. Just so if you want to continue learning syncretism, the name of my Patreon, well, it's all everything that you need. And remember, everything to do with syncretism is at my site, universaltruthschool.com. And the Patreon is under the name of Mr. Astrotheology. It's not under Santos Bonacci. So you can join free, and every Tuesday I do a presentation.
Nice. All links are in the description. You've got the links to Santos's Linktree, his YouTube channel, and his Patreon. The Patreon is where you're gonna get a lot of his exclusive stuff. So make sure you check out. He's got a I think a free membership, a $5 membership, and the tiers go up from there. But it's really good, and that's kind of a smart move, I would say, also to go exclusive, because the more sacred the knowledge becomes, the more special it should be to find that type of information. I think this is one of the reasons why secret societies exist, is because some of the information becomes so powerful and valuable that it's not meant for everyone in the general public. You know what I mean? It's like feeding pearls of knowledge to the swine. Not to call people swine or anything, but it's like you have to be initiated to know certain things in levels, so to speak. So by having it in a Patreon, I think it creates an exclusivity that is rightfully deserved for such information. Right?
Yeah, indeed, man. I agree. Yo, that was heavy, man. Now it was so much dope music and learning how to play the guitar, man. That was enlightening. But I like the breathing too. The breathing and the spinal. Did we ever get to the spinal?
Spinal.
The spinal. Yeah, that's Mike Tyson said spinal. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Most people's health issue is a very, very, very compressed spine. Arthritis comes from all of that. When you open up those 33 vertebrae by hanging upside down, you correct scoliosis, you don't get pinched nerves, you don't get nerves that are suffering or damaged in any way at all.
Yeah, you know what helps me is push-ups. Doing push-ups as much as you can, it just you'll stand up straighter. You know what I mean? You'll feel like more upright. If I see people slouching, I always try to like bring them up more. Like, hey, sit up straight. You know what I mean? It just helps everyone out, especially parents, older ones, your uncle, your aunts. If they're starting to slouch a little bit, you can kind of like push their shoulders back a little bit and help them sit upright, because it's so easy to slouch, especially as someone who sits on a computer or a piano bench or a drum throne. It's very easy to slouch.
Yeah.
It's a discipline to learn, but push-ups really helps, or bench press, whatever.
Yeah.
But hanging by what he said.
Could you go to
hanging bar?
Is there any way that you can Santos, any way you go to sleep that way? Like if you was to rest, like if you was to try to like put your feet on a elevate your feet, would that do anything to you? Can you do that and still remain healthy? Or?
No, it's best to actually have your head on about a 5-degree up to your feet. So you want your feet going down. So where you sleep, your head should be 5 degrees higher than your back.
So going down, right?
Yeah. So now with the breathing, to fall asleep with that breathing, always remember to make noise, sniff. You always want to be sniffing. Sniffing is very, 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 very important, and you always want to be cooling your body down. So this with your palate, with your soft palate, you push your soft palate down to your hard palate, and you block off the air that goes in between the nose and the mouth, which I'm using right now when I'm speaking. Otherwise, I would sound like this if I was only speaking from my mouth. That sound different. So you're hearing me nasally and from vocally from the mouth. So when you shut the palate, right, when you drop the soft palate, you can go like this, you fall asleep. And keep your mouth open. You can keep your mouth open slightly.
Shoot.
There's a product they have out where they tape their mouth closed when you sleep. Have you heard about that?
Bad idea.
Yeah. It's like a mouth taping type of thing.
It's bad because what you're doing is you put nitric oxide in, and then you're blowing it back out through your nose. So you're not getting the benefit of the fuel. You need fuel. This is your fuel. It's got to be filtered, and it's got to be mixed. The nitrogen and the oxygen are mixed. They make a free radical, which is a negative ion, and that is your energy. One day you will be a breatharian when you learn how to do this.
Nice.
So,
all right. Any other last words? We appreciate having you on. We hope, even though you may be retiring, that you come back on the show again. And if you're ever in LA, because we're by LAX, you're welcome to come by with.
Definitely.
I got guitars here. We could do little studio session, whatever.
Have you heard AD play?
Oh yeah, I'm sure he has.
Yeah.
He's not really. He's transcending. Now that I get it, it's like he's like the Christ. Like he's dying in that world, but he's moving on. He's like, bye to the internet, but I'm on to the Patreon. So it's like he's elevating.
I'm just following Santos. I've seen every video that Santos has done, but some of Santos's best stuff is in some interviews. Yeah,
transcended YouTube for real, and it's like he's moving on, and that's crazy because his teaching is taught in the dark. That's why I like it. I'll be over there. I'll definitely be over there.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so I'll finish off with this. Here's the deal I'll do. I'll definitely have my computer by Tuesday. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday. I don't think I'm going to be doing my show because I won't have a computer. So I might as well announce that now to all the Patreon members. But the following Tuesday, which will be the 22nd, here's a promise for you. I will put up the mic and I'll play Kashmir. No, first I'll do the slide guitar teaching about Jesus and Christ and God and the devil. And join me, and you will be all of those 7 things that I mentioned before.
Seven things.
Yep, those 7 things. Can you see those?
Not from here. It's difficult to read that. You don't have that in photo form like you did the other ones, do you? Oh, there you go. There you go. That's better.
Yeah. So you will be a lyricist, a musician, a guitarist, a percussionist, a singer, a dancer, a harmonist. You'll be all of those things on the 22nd of Tuesday. You're going to learn all the easiest way of being, you know, a talented musician without knowing the names of chords, without knowing scales and anything. You know, just follow the 5 dots and join me.
There we go.
The more of you that turn up with open G tuned guitars and steel guitar slider there, the better for you. But join me nonetheless. There you go.
All right. That's that. Priest, any last words?
Nah, man. Nah, that was I'm just happy to see you again, and you know you always got a home over here. When you come, I can't wait for the next time you come through. We're gonna do it again, and there's science about the breathing on point, science about the spine on point. All of that we needed that. We needed to hear that. Bird, great, Santos Bonacci. And AD knows all your stuff, man.
Yeah, but
if you know it by
I'm
now.
still learning stuff.
You still, yeah.
Like
for
I
real.
learned some stuff today.
Yeah, AD.
That was cool.
There's a lot of good teachers of syncretism out there right now. You know, there's hundreds of them.
Okay.
All right, with that, man, we're gonna let you go.
All right, man.
It's been a great presentation, and man, come on back, stay in touch, for real,
Bye, guys.
ladies and
Take
gentlemen.
care.
Thank you, Santos.
Santos Bonacci. That was fire.
That was good.
Yo, that was great, man.
Yeah.
That was great. Yo, there's so much to unpack with that. You know what? You go to your WhatsApp,
All right.
killing that real quick. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Okay. I see 2 things here.
yeah.
What am I opening? Bless you.
The first one.
First one.
Yeah.
Okay, here it comes. Shout out to Jamie Uncensored. We appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
He's dropping
Yeah.
some funny things in the super chats.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, but it's another version.
100メートル先に落ちた針の音をも聞き取る男スパイダー
So they Spider-Man get down.
Priest, how you gonna go from all that to all this?
Nah, we already in this. Gotta mix
甘いもの
it.
が好物と見たおやケーキが落ちてるぞ
I want to do a movie like I like that. Because the movies, if you ever saw Sun Ra,
What's that?
I want to redo stuff like that. Like I like the it seemed like it's corny, but it's like old school. But Spider-Man, we on the web, right?
Yeah.
So Spider-Man, we on the web.
Ooh, I see what you did
Come
there.
on. No. Oh man. I didn't tell him you was Spider-Man. Yo, Jamie's kind of right. Yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah, we got the Abraxas. Yo, the great Santos, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Bonacci came through and killed it. Let's we'll marinate on that at another time. Let's get to the music.
Get into the music.
Word.
If you send in your music, we play it live on the show for Killer Priests in the world to hear.
All right, let's go.
I can think of retro days.
Man, 14th. Ooh, we got a God finale tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to start off with Knowledge Born 07 from South Bend.
Hold on. I was born in the building, right?
Well, this one's Knowledge Born 07.
Oh, okay.
But if you want, I can check to see.
I think I've seen them in the chat.
I still got it open. Oh, no, I don't. I'll get it ready just in case he wants to join in. Jamie on Sanchez says, I'm Ratting Priest and Batman. No. He said, I'm Ratting Priest is Batman.
That's kind of weird. I'm ratting. Priest is Batman.
Maybe he mistyped it.
Yeah.
Maybe he's meant to say, I'm betting.
Yeah, man. You got to choose your words correctly. Sometimes it come off like a little weird.
Choose your sword. All right, I'm just getting it ready just in case Knowledge Born joins. All right. So, Knowledge Born 07 from South Bend has a track here. It's an MP3 called Eye of the Storm. Rough draft phone recording.
In the eye of the storm, just remain calm to hear my prayer. Place palm upon palm. Bow your head to the heavens above. Keep focused on the love when the sky opens up. Right, it's a wild world, so stay balanced while it turns. Keep your feet firmly planted. Pride and vanity will only bring pain. Give thanks for the day. Health is wealth, I must say, I must say. I must say. I must say.
And they coincide because he's playing the guitar.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like he recorded it during the show. You're right. It's interesting how it's just a guitar, just like we've just been.
But that's what I was born to say. Every time we on the show, everything links right up. Synchronicity.
Yeah. All right. Hey,
That's
I mean,
for real musicians playing real music and putting his soul out there. Regardless, it was just raw, you know.
That was raw. Definitely. All right, yeah, keep going on that guitar, man. Sounds like he's got his chords down. You know, just got to fix the mic input and everything. It's always the details. But, yeah, get that guitar going. Get it louder. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, so shout out to Knowledge Born 07 for that submission. Moving on, we've got... Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of Knowledge Born, we got Knowledge Born Allah joining right now from Do the Knowledge Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get him aboard the craft. Right now, he's getting his video connected. Shout out to Bragadino in the chat. We appreciate you.
Bragadino in the building.
Jody Southworth, we see you. Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
All
Nice.
right. Knowledge Born, I got you coming on screen in 5 seconds.
In 4,
Just making some adjustments from the last Zoom.
2.
Yes, sir.
Knowledge Born, peace. Peace to the God. Knowledge Born.
Yeah.
Peace to the GOD. Hip hop's pleroma.
Yeah.
The pioneer pen of hip hop.
Ooh.
That's it.
Killah Priest.
Right here.
Look, I had to come in on epic like that because I can't follow up after Santos Bonacci. You understand what I'm saying? I had to get the lyric syncretism. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, his fluidity, I'll say this real quick. His fluidity, his ability to be able to meld all of the worlds together conceptually. So he put things out at the beginning and then he comes back to it. I think he has that what's the guy's name that did Pulp Fiction, the director?
Quentin Tarantino.
Yep.
He has a Quentin Tarantino approach to dropping information. So he could start in any particular order, but he'll always come back. You'd be like, oh man, this was an epic. So that was an epic offering. And what no greater platform to be able to welcome him and to celebrate him and allow him the space to be able to do his 1-2 at his official retirement from the public eye to the private eye, then on the Podcraft.
Yeah, that was moving.
That
was real.
Well said.
And honest to the architect. Okay, no father to a style, no father to a sound. But he does it nonetheless.
Yeah.
Architect A. Dizzle.
Thank you.
Okay.
Happy to be here.
Yes.
All right.
What you think about that? The joint just went guitar, acoustics.
The guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Those was soul notes. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? Those were soul notes that he gave us. I had never heard an astrological frame of reference to the chords. You see what I'm saying? So he gave us another frame of reference in regards to how you hear music and how you interpret it. But it makes sense in regards to the muse. You see what I'm saying? The muse takes you to places and you can interpret it in a manner that's esoteric or that's astrological or that's cosmic. You see what I'm saying? Or it's just foundational. And I'm so glad that y'all had that little excerpt from Robert Johnson. Robert Johnson.
We gotta play him all the time.
Yeah.
The essence. He's the essence of what the guitar wanted to be for the blues. Like he's the essence. He's the essence. So when you wanted to sound like you in the electric space, everybody wanted to sound like Jimi Hendrix. But in the blues space, Robert Johnson was one of those guys. One of those guys who had put the eyes and the ears to what the sound sounds like. If you wanted to produce sound in that way, he did it. And his run was very short-lived. He had a very short-lived run. So you had to be in some other kind of circles to really hear him in that way. Yeah, so epic. Old
Robert Johnson.
Yeah.
Why is that
He's
Bobby
the reason
Johnson,
why
Jack
folks,
Johnson?
Johnson. It's right. It's something with the Johnsons, right?
Yeah.
He's the reason where they put the lore about going to the crossroads.
That's why I wanted to hear that story.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you hit them the four corners, there's a whole illusion that goes along with it. But this is where people would take things. They would take things to that crossroad. If you look at life, if you had a crossroads in your life, that's supposed to be the most confusing yet defining time in your life. You're at the crossroad. So literally we come from ancient philosophy that said keep small things small, and things that are small require your greatest attention. Now, once they go past the thing of great concern or small concern, when you're at the crossroad, you have a decision to make. So you can travel in any direction, north, south, east, or west. So a way to rid yourself of something negatively was to bring it to the crossroads. No different if you went to the church, you would go lay it before the altar. You understand what I'm saying? So you would put it in that particular space. So that those four cardinal directions, that's the space where you have to make a decision. In the space where there's so many choices,
I was
you
talking
have to
about them
know, right? If you're traveling, there's a direction that you're traveling in, from either north to south or from east to west. And you can only go in one direction, right? But just like I was saying in regards to Santos Bonacci giving the story, he gave the story and it went a whole bunch of different directions. However, he was able to be able to wield it back in the way from his mind. You see what I'm saying? So he made reference to lyricists, and he said lyricists like Killah Priest because you do the same thing with your pineal pen. You can weave us around, but you're going to come back to, okay, we're here. You understand what I'm saying? So aroma, we hear with the dialogue, we hear with the demiurge. You understand what I'm saying? So all of those things. So when you take that thing in regards to that direction of travel, it might look like you going all over the place, but you're going to end up at the destination that you're ordained to end up at, regardless of how much travel, how much rigmarole, and all of those things. Last thing I'll say in regards to as that relates, when I watched the John Wick series, I watched the John Wick series for all of the esoteric science, but not for the actual science. When you go and you look at Parabellum in particular, part 3, you understand the whole series. There's 4 parts to it, and they're coming out with the 5th part next year. Parabellum, it says, if you want peace, prepare for war. So again, direction to travel, right?
Wow.
But Parabellum is a 9mm, 1911, right? But parabolic is bullet travel. Parabolic shots chart the trajectory of the path of the bullet. So when the bullet is ejected out of its weapon system, it travels a certain path. It has a destiny. It doesn't travel in a straight line. If you look and chart the bullet in the arc, it goes through all of the twists and the turns, the highs, the lows, the dips, and all of it before it hits its target. So the thing that made John Wick such a phenomenal mind is he was a point of focus. He was a bullet. You understand? Like he was a bullet. He was a bullet, and he couldn't focus on a bunch of things at one time. But if he had an engagement in front of him, it was just like a bullet. That bullet went through all of the twists and the turns. And if you look through the saga, his whole trajectory went through the twists and turns. He had the highs, he had the lows. He's like, oh, he about to do it. And then he falls from grace and he gets back up. And then it looks like it's impossible, but you can't chart that bullet. So the people that was coming at him, they thought that they were like him. No, he was a bullet. They were targets. You understand what I'm saying? The thing that he said at the end of part 2, he said, tell them whoever they send, I'm going to kill them all. And Winston said, yes, you will, Jonathan. You understand what I'm saying? Because he understood what he was. So when you look at the parabolic shots really quick, you see the trajectory of the bullet. And the person who introduced bullet time to us in that place was the same guy who did all of the stunt coordinating for the Matrix. His name is Chad Stahelski, and that's the director of the John Wick series. So the relationship to the bullet connects the Matrix series to the John Wick series. That's why Queen Mother Sophia Stewart, when she came on here, she said, oh, that was just another one of the John Wick. You see what I'm saying? So she said it in such a space of wisdom that we just forgot that there's a relationship. The key maker that's in John Wick 3 is the key maker from Matrix 2. Wow. He's the same guy. Wow. So that's why they give that reference to Matrix 1. He said, what do you need, Jonathan? He said, guns. Lots of guns. What? So again, he's a bullet. What does he need? You see what I'm saying? So that's the space. So that parabellum, if you want peace, prepare for war, but the direction of travel and the direction of travel of the bullet, and then it's going to hit wherever it's supposed to hit in regards to its intended target. So if you look at life, in that trajectory, you see it in the same instance. You might have some twists and turns, some peaks and valleys, some highs, some lows, all of those things, but you are going to hit your intended target when you're supposed to.
John. Wick. Wow. Patmos.
Right. And his family name, right? The I John, right? but his family name, he was abandoned. He was adopted by a tribe. And their name is for him is Jordani.
Jordanis.
You see them? Yeah. And he is from that tribe that comes from Belarus.
So we gotta do a whole session on that. Whole session. Now I know you on it like that. That's crazy. I love it. That's crazy. Dang, John. So I had to sit down on that one. The last one. All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
That's fine.
Coming up next, we've got an artist here. Hold on, I just lost my stuff. Closed out the wrong window. All right, here we go. We've got a submission from the Doddington T. Dot from the Facades of the Forgotten Milwaukee. Song is called Mad Kid, Good City.
Cause you are a loner off the shroomies while on that marijuana. 28 phases of the moon is deep from mess to ties. Lunar cycles measure how we thrive and how we collide. From new moon that help you dig eternally. Full moon connection pulling, got you feeling infernal. Might wax the ass like waxing gibbous. Catch me like a fan waving, wearing panties. The lunar power expands as a reflection of the sun when it dance. The earth like a battery, read the manufacturer's plan. The crust like a pizza, either flat or pan. But I study the Owaspy, now I understand. Overstand is the inner stand, like how I go to different dimensions when I light up the strands. Cause you are a loner off the while on that marijuana. Cause you are a loner off the shroomies while on that marijuana. I'm about to black, stay away from the light. I'm about to black, stay away from the light. I'm about to black, stay away from the light. I'm about to black, stay away from the light.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Okay. I think it's got potential.
Yeah, I think it was a nice flip of it. Like I told you before, it's kind of hard when you doing the same flow, but you just flipping the words and stuff. But you did a good job at it. Keep it up. Just we want to hear something totally you.
That's what's up. What'd you think, Knowledge? You're muted.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Yep.
All right. It's funny when I hear Puff on the joint now with the Bad Boy remix, right? But that's a remix of the Warriors. Remember the Warriors sing right when they fight on the beach, right? They're about to fight on the beach. They're like, Warriors, come out to play. You understand what I'm saying? So he has the bottles on his fingers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a pretty crazy mashup with this right here. You see what I'm saying? We're putting it together, kind of experimental almost, but I think the flow was good. the beat did a little something else other than, and to have that kind of abruptly out of, I'm like, wait a minute, I was tripping a little bit. I was like, do I got another tab on or something? Because I was trying to figure out the placement. You know what I'm saying? The placement was kind of trippy. So I think it was still good overall. But the placement for that, the timing was a little bugged out. And that's what I say for that.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. Next up, we got Aurora Borealis with a song called Sumerian Ziggurat.
Oh man, he just be going there.
It's Usher's birthday today. Happy birthday to Usher.
Happy birthday and a moment of silence.
Jay Farrow.
Usher,
Yeah.
Usher.
I heard the brother passed away.
Who?
Ka.
Brownsville Ka.
Yeah, man.
Deep.
Heard. Condolences to his family too. Yeah, him.
Definitely. Real one.
That was real.
Hold on a second. Damn, hold on.
Sleep over.
Computer's tripping all of a sudden. Too many windows open.
I'll just go through the list real quick. Usher, Karen White,
Wow.
Stephen A. Smith, and Jay Farrow.
Wow.
All born on the same day. And the little dude who played the young 50. The young 50 in the VMF too.
Born day. The other one was crazy. Yes.
K. Curtis.
K. Curtis. Man. That 13th though, everybody, bro. I didn't know all of them lined up like that. Yesterday, I was like, dang.
Yes. Right.
All of them.
So Usher today and Genuine tomorrow. The Libra seeds have been a little thick.
Yeah.
Been a little thick. Something going on.
Yeah. Well, both my sisters coming. 16th and
16th.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Sumerian Ziggurat, Aurora Borealis.
Let's go.
Interesting notes. Yeah, there's some random notes in there. I like what the strings are doing. It's artistic. Not autistic, artistic. It's abstract. Experimental. Experimental abstract. That's the genre I put it in. And at least nothing is too blatantly loud. So I've been commending his mixes lately. You know? As far as the notes and choice of chords and stuff, you can just consider it abstract. What do you think, Knowledge?
Just skip me.
Oh,
It's all
whatever.
good.
We're all over the place.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
It's crazy. Nobody get crazy.
Amazing.
All I want to know is who's coming with me. In the words of Priest, all I want to know is who's coming with me. Yep. I remember that from Half Baked.
Yeah, where he was quoting.
Yeah, man.
He was quoting
Yeah.
Jerry Maguire.
Right. Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do, and just flip out.
Flip
man.
There's a little bit of Trump on there.
Not gonna do.
Yeah,
Absolutely
you sound-
fantastic.
Yeah, you sound like
You're great, AD.
That was dope.
I know AD is a great person. Very great.
Oh,
Nobody's better.
Production. Nobody's better.
that was a good impression. Oh man, yeah, we should do some impressions. That'd be good. A segment like that.
Hey, it's Jay Farrell's birthday, man. You know he's the master.
Oh
man.
yeah,
Master, he's the
today's
master.
birthday.
Yeah, Jay Farrell.
Today's his
Yeah,
birthday.
he is a Libra, huh? He does a good Eddie Murphy.
Libra.
Yes.
Isn't that Razor?
Yes.
Wait a minute, Razor and what's the name's coming up then?
Snoop Dogg, Lil Wayne, Eminem.
Razor was
Oh, you passed
a couple days ago.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
couple days.
Razor and they the same day too. Kathy Jones. She's our first manager. Shout out to Kathy. Razor.
The captain.
Brett Records.
Razor Rubies.
Yeah.
Razor Rubies.
All right. So what you think of that, Priest? Any words on that?
He was a lyricist. Huh?
Any words on that last
Yeah, it was
submission?
dope. I said it was dope. It was
Okay.
hip hop.
Okay. Now, it's born. Any words on that?
I wanted him to rap on it.
Yeah.
The ziggurat. I want to hear what he had to say about the Babylonian ziggurat. Like I wanted to hear if he was going to take us to Mesopotamia, because he has a very deep mind. The ziggurat is a pyramid building structure where they got the inspiration for Adobe brick and also the upside down pyramid. So there's a connection between Mesopotamia and the upside down pyramids that are here in the Americas. So I wanted to hear where he was going with that, because the beat was, I think the beat kind of gave me some of that Babylonian Assyrian army charge. You see what I'm saying? Like, so I wanted to hear what he had to say, because he's a pretty intricate dude lyrically. When you listen to his lyrics, that's why it's so important to be able to hear him, because he take you through a whole time span.
That's what's up. Shout out to Torian Howard. Super chat says, could we get MOS for Brownsville Ka? He was a lyricist. He said moment of silence.
Yeah, let's do a moment of silence for Ka Brownsville. Here we go. It's for you. That's thunder and the light storms, you know.
All right, we
echoing.
got just a couple more to go here. This is going to be Jay Blazer. This is a resubmission, but he edited it and took out 75% of the hook and stuff. So here we go.
OJ Blazer?
Yeah.
What's up, you fool? Shout out to OJ Blazer.
DJ Brace, DJ Guam, coming like this, bomb song. DJ Guam beats the bomb, DJ Blaze rock all night long. Keep loving, keep shining, yo. Keep loving, keep shining, yo. That's the love gun as I stun everyone with the random acts of kindness. Random acts of kindness. Can't fly with the blindness. We gotta get behind this. They lies that they fed to us. And if we let them and keep injecting us, I'm gonna project with us. Broadcast the good word like Crystal Cathedral. Mad love for the people. Above all of the evil. Elevate a collective consciousness. Y'all love Guam for this. Love them by example until everyone is on to us. Conspicuous, don't hold the light. We need to make it obvious. No pride on our ride. We're not the ones who started this. In God I trust. Avoiding pride, anger, and less with this. Ain't no more spontaneous combustion. Yo, beneath the surface of the crust is I can merge from the surface. no need to be nervous. I come with the love, humanitarian, puffed for little bud. It's not a drug, was frankincense and myrrh without the nugs. Nugs of wisdom that was spitting. Wisdom rise above all. Freestyle flowing, keeping it going like y'all actually care. We coming with the love, hitting them up with the biscuits. We dish it, you get it, we're quick and receive it, believe it. DJ Blaze, DJ Guam, coming like this, bomb song. DJ Guam beats the bomb, DJ Blaze rock all night long. Keep loving, keep shining, yo. Keep loving, keep shining, yo.
All right. He's experimenting. These are the beginning stages of an artist. That's all I gotta say. What you think?
Yeah, this was that's what he did from what he submitted from yesterday to today.
Yeah.
We gotta give him a little bit more love, AD. Come on. Yesterday, what we heard yesterday is not what we heard today.
Yeah, you know, he's touching it up. Still needs to be rewritten.
What we heard yesterday, it was like
there's missing rhymes and
missing
rhymes and the hook. He's freestyling everything.
Yeah, the beat though, the beat is still it's not the same. It's it's different from yesterday. He got some progression going on.
Yeah, we're getting a bunch of rough drafts here.
Yeah, lyrically though, there's something different, like different. He had a couple of things in there in regards to like psychic self-defense. So, DJ Blazer, tell me a story. Don't tell AD a story, okay? I'm listening. Tell me a story, a coherent story from one place to another. Give me a beginning, give me a middle, give me an end.
Yeah. No, he's still working on his format.
Wow, AD. Tell us a story and wow, AD with your storytelling ability, because you have storytelling ability. Pick a subject, tell a story. Pick a subject, tell a story. Pick a subject, tell a story.
Yeah. That's what's up. Okay, you know, I think we're gonna close out the God finale with Zodiac because it's a 6-minute song. And rather than play all 6 minutes and come back, I think we can just end the show and play that. You know what I'm saying? That way we can let the whole thing play all the way through. You know what I'm saying? It's called Free Falling. It's a Z mix featuring Killah Priest. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So we're gonna end with that. Priest, you want to say anything before we close out?
No. I said peace.
Priest says peace. Shout out to everyone who submitted tracks.
Epic show.
Zodiac Priest is right here. He's gonna be watching and listening to the track. That's a feature presentation. What is that? Gustavo got something to do. Producer plug. Yeah. All right, shout out to everybody. We're going to end the show with Zodiac, Killah Priest, Free Fallen, Z Mix. And we're going to go all the way through with it. Shout out to Santos.
Tomorrow we on the with that interview with Priest.
Yeah, tomorrow tune in to Knowledge Born Allah's channel.
It's on the flyer.
It's on the flyer. I'll put the link in the description.
Okay.
Tune in tomorrow for the interview with Killah Priest.
Yes.
All right. That's what's up. Peace, everybody. And we'll see y'all next week. And Priest has a show on Wednesday. So tune in on Wednesday for the show live from Proverbs Record Studios. All right. That's what's up. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Falling downside up, I'll beat it backwards. The sea becomes a sky, fish freeze, turning to blackbirds. Trouble is afoot with no ledge, like Bishop's last words. Free fall until he crashed. Now they yelling free falling at an ankle. Need the cash, need the dough. See, low, secret wisdom in the class nerd who spilled his juice crucible. Visions of the past stirred, analysis, paralysis. I wonder landing fast and blur from fire above the phallus. Niggas cured, now that occurred. Reflections coming back like who was fishing for a glass turd. Seeing through the shift is so different, it was absurd. Trust my gut feeling as I'm hearing what my abs heard. The band was playing Spinal chords, in them where the crabs served. Glasses full of past words, wasn't and used tos. Has been the plan on coming up to get new views. Falling out the sky while I discovered the blues clues. Colors and blue hues while touching the new views that shot the breeze and prophecies for scuffing his new shoes. It's magic how they all became ducks when this fuse blue. It's hypnotic like a cup full of blue booze. They hide and bark inside my bars, got drunk up they boo-hoos. The exes quickly ghosted them, bolted like loose screws. Got mad and shot each other like a couple of news crews. Last memory, we didn't get the password. I'm stuck in the rules, who good luck on the yuzu. Gemini that got them both in trouble like you two. Ran from the esophagus, sent to the Moroccan trust. Hippos with colossal touch, told me what it's all about. The sunken place, me, myself, and ISIS had it falling out. Black Panther said the Jaguars right, while the inner child asking me if Hathor bites. Watch as I develop. Hands in time lost their grip on watches I that fell up. Watching as the kings collapse. Eternal voice of life is a bitch with no wings attached. He died before he let a bungee jump with no strings attached. Rings I snatched, fire from the gods in a thinking match. The universe threw me ideas I didn't think to catch. The tallest towers turned into dust. The fiends think it's cracked. The bricks become cities in the sky. I brought the kingdom back, designed a new treaty with the devil where the handshake. Flip the planet right side up like it's a pancake. Children rise from underground holes, receive the mandrake. Control me falling up in slow motion as I steer the crowd toward the sun manifest. Standing on the cirrus cloud, praising Astrology. Jesus, they was calling, I could hear it loud. I won't falter, nah, I won't falter. Scripted in the tomb, read the message in the water. The stars you thought were rising up, but now you what? Whole time I thought that I was falling, really I was flying up. Everybody screwing each other to get the tightest nut. T-I-T-A-N, y'all better tighten up and move this Jenga piece that was held in this week. So society collapsed on itself in the week. Revealed the secrets that were burned on the selfish elite. Allegations shook the planet till they fell from their seats. Caused an earthquake, the killer priest felt and released as he slipped into the darkness to the essence of the beast and turned it into beauty. Child of destiny, police now. Worry took his piece out the game, none caught the fall guy. Start to fall apart just like a Libra telling tall lies. I never fell for it, so the answers in this small lies. The camera said it's all lies. Candles, they was all high, but as the felons fell in the trap, the righteous all fly. For every God deed, I gained a feather to adorn my wings. The beat was kicking, arms flying. When I talk, I swing punchlines, spit the chemtrails. And when I got to the bottom of the seasons, to get even, I'm now storming spring.